Yo, I know y'all didn't think we weren't streaming. I know y'all didn't think we weren't streaming. It's just, had a couple things to get straight first. Did y'all think we weren't gonna make it? Started a little late tonight, but we here. We here. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate you. Yes, we're live. Yes, it's a couple minutes late, but Mm. I appreciate you guys being here. I was rushing to get here. Yo, I need to see some of your art. You know, you have to like send us some art so we could check it out. A shout out to you for being here first. Miryoku draws. Let's see. Oh, we're here to have some fun and talk about some basic shit. So I figured out how to get into the Discord for people who needed hotel rooms. So I'm not gonna hold things up but so long because we got a lot of stuff to get into. First of all, we're gonna check updates real quick, and then we're what up, Simon? I'm gonna check some updates real quick just to make sure we ain't missing nothing out here. We'll check the Reddit in a little bit. But for those of you guys who need to figure out how to find a roommate for the con, I got you. I got into the AX Discord. Hey, got some drawing vids on the channel? Let's go. I'm gonna have to check that out after we get done. So I got some links so that we could check out like room share in case you need it. We'll check that out in a little bit. From tasty food trucks to Asia inspired treats, has something for everyone where you're craving. Golden Japanese street food is no buy. Ichiban Market. I think they did Ichiban Market last year too, but I didn't really get to check it out. Wait, are they talking about this being inside of what you call it? Is Ichiban Market like are they things? Are they because that's not the picture of that. That's the picture of uh God, the little area in front of Anime Expo. I can't remember what it is. Please do. I barely got any of these. Oh no, we checking it out. Lounge 21. Okay, Lounge 21 is exactly what it sounds like. It is for 21 plus. If you need a quiet area to just vibe or just eat food, Lounge 21 to go. Was the night market with the food. Ah, okay, okay. So it was the food places that kicked in at night. That's why it changed over. No, AX Cross. So Ichiban Market was in AX Crossing, is what happened. So I was mixing the two up. So Ichiban Market was a part of AX Crossing. I hope they have a bunch of new food places out there, but that seems to be like the only major update. You don't need tickets for Lounge 21. What is this? Is there a ticket for Lounge 21 now? Nah, that's general registration. I was like, there's no ticket for Lounge 21. That'd be wild. Yo, so we figured out how to get into the Discord for those of you guys who needed to find room shares or whatever. We're gonna go here. All right, so to get into room shares on the AX Discord, this is very important. You join Anime Expo Discord, which that's what this is. You and I remember you mentioning not locking that card. Yeah, exactly. I went. I was not a fan. It was trash, and I don't care what no one says. It was not good, bro. Not that AX Crossing wasn't good, but that was not good. You know what I mean? Like that food was not good. The ramen I had there was solid. I should have went with the barbecue they were doing out there because the barbecue smelled amazing. All right, so you go here. Once you're part of the AX Discord, you go to room share. So these are different categories that you can get into for Anime Expo, questions, suggestions, meetups, all kinds of stuff. You go to room share access. You're going to type the command, all right, /room. Hit enter. Once you hit this command, you'll get access to these sheets. Now, there are two categories for finding rooms on the Anime Expo Discord. You have the host category, where you are hosting. Oh, like, hey, it's was pretty okay. I had some nice lemonade and some buns. About the greatest was solid if you're starting after 10. Facts. Solid after 10. If it's after 10 o'clock and you're staying at the little hotel, if you're staying at the hotels right there, solid food option after 10 o'clock because the AX Crossing didn't stop till 12. Now, certain stalls closed up before then because they sold out of food, but yo, it's solid food. Anyway, so you go to the AX Discord. This is where you get the sheets. So the host sheet is literally people who have hotel rooms and they're looking for roommates. They're like, hey, I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like, but in general, they're like, hey, I have 3, 4 spaces. They're 350 a piece. I'm taking 4 people. That's what this is. Guest sheet is people looking for a hotel room. They're like, hey, Michael, I'm 22. I'm willing to pay XYZ to stay in your room. So that's what this is, okay? First of all, we're going to look at some host sheets. These are always funny, mainly for the screen names. BB_Baitwatch, Bigger Gubba, Furry Sage, several people. Like these names be wild. All right, so this person, as you guys can see, there are different categories. This is the host sheet. These are people looking for roommates. They let you know if it's a hotel, Airbnb, whatever. Hotel, persons at the Marriott. These are the days they're staying there. Minimum age requirements. Some people will not let you room with them if you're under a certain age. Mainly because there'll be alcohol in their room, and they want to make sure they don't get in trouble if they have alcohol around someone under 21. Excuse me, guys. Allergies, you guys know how this is. They want to make sure they don't have someone who's under 21 around them. Okay. Then you have total number of people in the room, including self, which means exactly what it sounds like. It's them and how many other people. In this case, it's 2. So he's like, hey, it's just me and I need one roommate. And I'm charging 450 for you to stay on the couch. That's it. 425. As you can see, this person's marked through. That usually means they found someone to room with them. Or actually, this was an example that someone used. Hotel, residence in. Either the dates that person's going to be there. Now, notice this person says the 6th. The last day of the con is the 6th. So this person's checking out on Sunday. So remember that if you decide to book with this person. But they're checking out on Sunday, 21 plus. This says 4 to 6 people. So they're looking for quite a few roommates. Um, Current spots available too. So there are either already 2 of them and they want 2 more people, or there's 4 of them and they want 2 more people. 350 for a bed spot. This is where everything is divided. So for you guys who've never done Anime Expo before, a lot of the roommate spaces get divided. They'll be like, hey, 350 for a bed, 300 for a couch, blank for the floor. Um, Third year AX. What did that say? I can't even read the rest of what he wrote. That's crazy. Bro should have definitely simplified that because you can't even read it. Pervy Sage, 3rd through 7th, 18 plus. This person said 18 plus, so there's usually not going to be alcohol in that room at all. 5 people, including themselves. They currently have 3 people already. What up, Yuki? 500 entire stay. This is a floor spot. What they mean by floor spot, fam, is you are literally sleeping on the floor. Okay, this is not a debate. It's like legit telling you it's $500 for you to sleep on the floor. Now this person is $400 the second through the seventh. They want 5 people. They're looking for 4 other people. So that's kind of what you guys are looking at. This person, if you see the price, is 285 per person. It's not bad, but they want 5 people. Yo, I don't want that many people in my room. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know some people do, but I can't do that. That's a lot of people. Hey, that's what's up. You can get that live stream up and running. You know what it is. All right, so that's what that looks like. Now, the flip side of this, as you guys see, there are only 9 people here right now. This was going to balloon to a lot more people. Just at the moment, that's all we have is 9 people trying to get in here. The guest side of this is probably also going to be similar to what you guys are seeing, where it's like, hey, I'm coming to AX these dates, wants the room. Simple as this person will likely be leaving early each day to try to get autographs and coming back late from entertainment hall. I prefer a floor spot because of the timing since I don't want to accidentally wake others. It's really what it is. It's just people saying, hey, I'm looking for a place. What's up? Like, I'm willing to pay XYZ. That's kind of what you get with these spreadsheets, all right? So, if you guys are looking for a place to find, that's where you go. EX Discord. We're gonna check Reddit anyway today, but I don't think the EX Reddit has posted anything about room share yet. Now that may be coming, but it hasn't come up yet. So just pay attention to it later. It may come out. All right, let's get into it. I feel like we got a couple things to get through. I've been seeing some notifications pop up on my phone. The benefit of not doing live streams over the weekend is we usually have a bunch of this stuff to go over. What are your favorite kind of vendors? Fam, I don't buy figures. You guys know that. Any figure I've gotten was a gift. Like legit. I first of all, I just got this wood figure. I'm gonna tell y'all the vendor later. This thing is fire. Shout out to them. They're a vendor I've been doing. I've done like 3 conventions with them. We traded a bag for this, so it was like it's cool. It's cool. So you guys know me. I don't buy figures. I do, on the other hand, I have a bad habit of buying jackets, bro. Like I got this one. I got another one upstairs. I got hoodies. So I'm a fall kid. So like I love jackets and hoodies, bro. So I'm always buying from the jacket and hoodie vendors, food vendors. I ain't mad at that. It be some banging food trucks outside of AX. Like it'd be some good food trucks at AX. You could do like a whole video on just tasting the food stalls. 2025, I mean, my first time going to AX. I have many questions, mostly about pricing. How much will I spend on shirts, posters, action figures? What are prices like in Artist Alley to buy merch? How much are autographs? How much are panels if they cost? What's the best day to go? How long do I have to wait in line for certain events? What's the best time to arrive? Bro, it sounds like you need to follow. Bro, I'm just gonna write it. I'm not writing all that. We're gonna help you out right now. We're gonna help you out right now, fam. Cause that's stuff. But what we can do is copy. And if you guys want to join the channel membership, feel free to join the channel membership. You guys are some content. Follow my YouTube for answers. Ah, I spelled all these questions. But you guys know how this is. We're gonna also answer this person's question because that's what we do on this YouTube channel. Let's be real. You guys want to know some of these too. Just don't go to Hype Land. I see them keep releasing new jackets. I'm not going to Hype Land. You can believe that, bro. I am not. Hey, not that Hype Land's not dope. I'm just not going to their booth. It's too expensive. It's weird. No, 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 no. I'm good. You'll find me at the M Rage booth. You know what I mean? Like that. That's where I'll be at. They jackets stay the same price, and they dope as fuck. So I'll probably be somewhere near there. I actually got AB3 anime jackets we're working on. They'll be our next big thing we gonna put out at our booth once they're done and designed properly. We're getting them together. Just give us some time. But we got some they're gonna be nice. They're gonna be similar to, what you see at the cons, but like they'll be ours. So be the first official product that's AB3 animated people can buy. So give us some time. We're working on it. Um, all right, let's answer some questions. Mostly about pricing. How much money will I spend on shirts, manga, posters, and action figures? That is a very generic question. In all honesty, depends on your budget. I say on average, most people spend between $200 and $300 on products at Anime Expo. But if you look at a figure that costs $100 and a jacket that costs $100, you spent $200 already. So it kind of depends. T-shirts aren't that expensive. They're usually like two for 25, three for 40, something like that. So they're not bad. You could probably get even three for 50. You can get a good deal on. So your spending really depends on you. I'd say a good budget to spend on extra merch is anywhere from 200 to 400. I'm not saying spend that much, but it's not uncommon to spend 2 to 400. Um, what are prices like in the artist alley to buy merch? In all honesty, artist alley sometimes is more expensive than the vendor hall because of the fact that these people create the art themselves, they manufacture the art themselves, they design all the stuff themselves. So it's a little different, like it could be a little bit more expensive. AB3 anime jacket. You know what? I'll be nice. I'll be nice because you threw the eyeball. People also got to consider just the fact that you ain't gonna go to AX for the stuff you know about. You're gonna see some random stuff in Artist Alley and freak out. Exactly. What up, misunderstood actor? Yo, so I can ask you, I want to spend any more on the last day and walked out here with $200 worth of art. Yes, exactly. And because these people create the art themselves, yo, you ain't slept in 4 days. It's crazy. Because these people create the art themselves, the prices vary. So you could go to one table and someone's selling a print for $10, and you go to the next table, someone's got a whole different art style with a different print. Their print's $100. Like that's how they do things. Like each artist sells stuff for different prices. So what is it like to buy an artist alley? You can find something that's 25 cents, and you can find something that's 2,500. That's what it's like to buy at artist alley. I'm trying to sign into something over here. I ain't gonna give y'all the full scope, but maybe a little sneak of a or two, maybe. Anyway, let's see. Next question was, how much are autographs? Ro is in the chat. Ro, you gotten autographs at AX. I have not. So the way I've understood autographs to be is each table charges you a different fee. So certain tables, autographs can be free, and other tables, autographs can be like 50 to 60 bucks for an autograph. Um, and that can be like $50 for an autograph, $60 for a picture too, $70 for a specifically signed thing. Like it ranges on what you're looking for. Um, Trying to show y'all guys something, but not like everything. Yeah, we got to keep this like gonna download this image real quick. That way it pops up in a different thing. Wow. All right, there we go. Now we can get that somewhere else. Only autograph I wanted, I wasn't able to get in line for. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, so it's the downside to some of these things. See if we can find this. Where you gonna pop up at? All right, all right, all right. Here you go. Here you go. Let me give you guys a little sneak peek. All right, let me see what y'all think about. See what y'all think about this. All right, this is just we working on this. All right, they not ready yet. It's little concepts we working on. Okay, they clean though. They clean, but just give us some time. We working on some things. This is one of them. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. We got some stuff we working on. Um, how much are panels that they cost? Panels are free. Concerts are not. If you want to go to a concert does cost money. Photographs are sometimes weird. They say it was spending $100 at Manga Gamers booth. Yo, nice jackets. How much? We in design phases, fam. We in design phases. We ain't gonna talk prices till we gonna get there. Okay. We in design phases. Um, if I had to put a price point on it right now, jackets that much typically cost somewhere between 80 and 100. But it doesn't mean that's what we're charging. But we in design phases. We gonna finish the design, and it comes in other colors too. But we starting with black. Finish the design, then we're gonna move on to something else. I got y'all though. They coming. They coming. Um, but it's gonna have more stuff on it. Right now, it's just we're still filling it out, trying to see how we're gonna do it. Panels are free, but concerts do cost. Concerts cost. Any and parties away from Anime Expo cost as well. A lot of people think the parties hosted by like Senpai Squad and Cosplay Deviants and stuff are free. They're not. They cost money too. They're usually like $25 to $50. So just remember that as well. A lot of those parties cost you money too. It says sold. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So when they done, I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know. Um, matter of fact, I might bring like 2 or 3 to Anime Expo and just give it away to like the first 3 people that recognize the YouTube stuff. So maybe we'll see. Um, what is the best day to go? Personally speaking, to me, the best day is usually Saturday. Saturday has the biggest concerts, the biggest premieres, it has the biggest guest list. Saturday is honestly to me the best day. Uh, but it Anime Expo is massive. Stuff happens every day, but I do think they save the bangers for Saturday. How long would I have to wait in line for certain events? The more popular the event, the earlier you need to line up. We go over the Anime Expo schedule every year on my YouTube channel. You guys know my rule of thumb. It's a major panel. I line up 2 hours early. I want a good seat. I don't want to wait. If it so weaves go to a party thing and they're gonna go find a waifu and it's all dudes. You know it. We've had that story, bro. We've had that. I've been to that cosplay deviant party, and it's 109 dudes and 3 women, and all the 3 women have boyfriends. It is not a game. It is a full sausage barbecue in that bitch. It is not it. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't do it. Certain parties don't go. Senpai Squad is a very mixed party, so that's kind of okay. Any party where there are go-go dancers and stuff trying to draw the guys in, that's what it does. Is it draws all the guys in. There's nothing but dudes in that bitch. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Um, but again, my rule of thumb: 2 hours early. If it's a major panel, if One Piece if Solo Leveling's having a panel this year for the premiere of season 3, I'm thinking that would be, bro, that might be 3 hours. So, and also the biggest thing about events is you guys have to remember the room clear thing. Last year, Anime Expo did not clear a lot of rooms, which means people who were in certain panels just stayed in those panels so that they can get good seating at the next one. And that was like a cheat code because they were not, didn't know they were paying. Yes, bro, it's $45, fam, to get into some of those parties. It's like expensive. It's not cheap. um, but they didn't do room clears. So that meant that, like, say you went to a cold Geass panel at 12 and solo levelings at 2. The people from the Code Geass panel weren't leaving. They would people would literally show up and sit in Code Geass because they wanted to make sure they had a seat for solo leveling. I myself can't lie. We sat through a panel for some guy who had an anime addiction or something, and we all sat in that panel, hundreds of us. I mean, I know my man was happy he had a huge crowd, but we were all there for the solo leveling panel that was happening next. So it happens that way, fam. Guilty. I went to Is It Wrong to pick up a judging panel to get good seating for. Yes, exactly. I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend. Everyone does it. If the room is not being cleared, it sucks. That happened in 2023. Yoshiki and Alpha panel. A lot of folks lined up and didn't get to come in for Yoshiki. They were so bad. Yes. So my biggest complaint with Anime Expo is the room clear. You should have to make that damn decision on whether you want to watch that panel or the next one and line your ass up to go watch it. That whole not clearing the room thing was lame, fam. It was so lame. They filled up seats so quick for some of those panels. Um, I am I'm almost predicting that we get a solo leveling something because solo leveling finished last winter, and then by the summer we had a trailer for the season that was coming. There's a good chance they do that again because the popularity has only grown for solo leveling. What is the best time to arrive at Anime Expo? Personally speaking, I arrived somewhere in the 7 a.m. range. Personally. But people were getting in, showing up at 9 and 10, and only waiting 30 minutes to get into the building. So it's not like it was that bad. But personally, I just like to show up super early. Yeah, I get to be awake. I vibe with the people in line. We check out some videos. We record some video. Like the video you guys see us walking to the convention center was like 6:45 in the morning. We're just hanging out. I got in line once the cosplay competition line went in and got to see both. Yeah, you got to. You got so when they don't room clear, you have to do that. And it sucks, but you just have to. If you see no room clear, hey man, you do what you gotta do. Is there going to be a list of all the raids and parties happening at Anime Expo? I am going with my girlfriend and her 18-year-old sister. Are they parties we can get her into? Probably not. No more 4 a.m. No, no. A little old for that, bro. A little old for 4 a.m. Can't do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nope. It ain't worth it like that. It is not. So the reason I don't do the 4 a.m. thing, the people who line up at 4 a.m. are like diehard collectors. Like they need to be in line to get that first exclusive figure at these booths. For those of you guys who do not know, Anime Expo gives you Good Smile, Kodokawa, Funimation, Crunchyroll, Hodonasha, Gonzo, all these places are at Anime Expo. So a lot of them bring an exclusive figure, t-shirt, jacket. They bring these exclusives to Anime Expo and they only have like 40 or 50 of them. So a lot of these people who line up before in the morning are the people who are trying to get in and grab that exclusive before other people are able to get it. I'm not that person. Misunderstood actor. Go do your homework. That's wild. But those people are the ones that line up at 4 a.m. I gave up that 4 a.m. life stuff. I can't do it. I'm not lining up like that. Well, I'm a premiere person, so like I go get in line for the panels. Those Anime Expo panels don't start till almost 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I'm not worried about it like that. But 18 plus, let's see. Yeah, you'll start to hear about it May or June. I agree with that. 18 plus section this year. Nice. Will be one. They'll definitely have an 18 plus section. There's nothing about the 18 plus section going away. I couldn't imagine them having an anime convention without it. So yeah, that's nothing to even worry about. Anyone going to Anime Expo looking for people to go with, girls only. Okay, whatever. I did just because I was worried about the lines, but it seems that situation was fixed. Okay, so the line situation has progressively gotten better over the years, and last year was really good. But I do understand that. So for those of you guys who are newer to our channel, I've had the Premiere badge for years. So I went to Anime Expo with the Premiere badge and never had that whole like I never had to do the wait in line 4 hours to get into the building experience. But I know a lot of people had to deal with that. So I am sorry for those who had to deal with that, but luckily I was not one of them, thankfully. Um, what's the best time to get an AX on Saturday or Sunday? You don't have massive lines to wait in on Saturday or Sunday. Literally going into Saturday on Sunday, you can walk straight in. The only day that there's a massive line to get into the building is Thursday. It's the only day. The other days, you will never wait more than 5 minutes. You'll walk straight in. Like every other day, you walk straight in the convention center and walk right out, no problem. Night, homie. Misunderstood actor actually has homework to do. So they got to go to bed. So respect. Stay in school, motherfuckers. Stay in school. um, but no, dude, there's no line Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you can literally just walk straight up to the door and go right into the building. Thursday's the only day you have to line up, and it's because the anticipation's high. There's a massive crowd to get in for exclusives. Um, Also, if you know the right inches, you can get in earliest no matter what. True. I'll say going through the front door, do it at least once. I ain't going through the front door on Thursday, fam. It ain't happening. It is not happening. I went through we went through a different entrance. Um, we actually split up in our group. Put up to Chaz. Our group actually split up to check the entrances. And that way we lined up at the best one for us. Like we were like, hey, you go check there, we'll check here. Shortest line wins, and we still weren't in the shortest line. There was an entire line that only had about 10 people. Our line moved so far back, not us because we were up front, but our line went so far back that it touched the other line, and they just cut that line in half, and those people were able to get into the other side quicker. So check for there's a lot of entrances. If they do the 5 entrances again this year, that helped a lot. Taking my son, which day is best? I can't swing the time off for all 4 days. I had to choose a couple of days. What combo would you go with? Saturday and Sunday. Saturday get you the most bang for your buck, like most premieres and stuff like that. Sunday I give you an easier shopping day because people like have to get out of here on Sunday. They just have to. There's no debating that. They have to. Let's see. Photographer looking to collab. That's just creepy. Respect it, but just creepy. I don't know what's happening here. They're good photos though. Shout out to my man. He does good photos. But that second one was just creepy. Okay, we're all good now. That's actually caught us up to date. In a couple days, it might just be better to buy a whole week pack. Sam, you guys always hear me talk about that. I don't understand why people don't, but I get it. He doesn't think he'll be able to get all the days. Also, because he's bringing his kid too, I can kind of understand it. But at the same time, if you buy a if you buy 2 single day tickets, doesn't that like equate to 1 day pass? Like 1 week pass? Like 2 single days equals 1 week pass, right? Like if you buy Saturday and Sunday, it's $160. If you buy any two single days, it's the 4 day ticket. Like, buy the 4 day ticket, and on the off chance that you can go, you got friends that might want to go. I mean, I'm not telling you to give your pass to someone to use it, but I'm just saying. At that point, yo, 2 days is wild. Like 2 days is literally buying a 4 day child is $42. There's no way to shake this. I guess you don't buy two 4 day tickets, but if you were and your kid, I mean, 160 and 42, I mean, that's $200. Even if you went with it, it's still the same $200. Like, just buy the 4 day ticket. To each their own, though. So, if that's how you feel and that's what works for you, hey, it is what it is. I don't think I'd do it. I think I'd go the route of the 4 day ticket. It just makes the most sense for me, but that's what I'd do. All right, so we need to talk about some next steps. Now that everyone has their hotel situated, which I hope you have your hotel situated, uh, there are no hotels left unless AX magically added some rooms out of nowhere. As far as I can tell, what up, Hoshi? As far as I can tell, there's no hotels left. So I hope everybody got their rooms. Show available. There was two hotels for that day. Even if you're being conservative and you're only staying 5 days, I hope you got your hotel because again, there's only two hotels left for the convention days. So if you ain't got your hotel yet, you better hope AX drops. Every now and then AX will add like two or three hotels to the block. But generally speaking, they're further out because all the hotels in LA Live, not LA Lice, we already have all of them. Like we have every Lance hotel is already sold out. So I don't know what to say to that. So if you have not gotten your hotel room, fam, hit that Discord page. We showed you guys earlier how to do it. I'm gonna do it one more time for the people who just got here. There's a host sheet in Discord where you can post that you're looking for roommates. And there is a sheet in Discord for you to also be the one looking for a room. So all these people are looking to rent a spot in someone's room. So, bro, find you a room if you ain't got one. The next step for most people, if you're traveling like me, I think Hoshi's traveling. If you're traveling like a lot of people, ticket, hotel's done. It's time for the flight. That is what's next for most people. Flight prices have been weird this week. They've been going up and down. You guys have seen a lot of stuff of what's happening in the world and what's happening with airlines and stuff, so we ain't got to get into that. But flight prices have been fluctuating. Yesterday, flights dropped 50 or $60. Today, they went back up $50. So flights are going to be bouncing back and forth the next couple weeks. You need to get your flight done. Okay. The other transportation things are fairly simple. A lot of you guys probably are trying to figure out how you're going from the hotel or from the airport to the convention center or to your hotel. There is trail metro you can take. I don't know my way around that metro. Feel free to comment down below, you LA native people. If I don't know my way around it, I don't take it. I personally take a Lyft or Uber after I land, but you have Lyft and Uber, they're like 40, $45 for your trip. So for me, that's what we go with. There's also cabs, there's also buses. Um, a lot of people wonder if the hotels have shuttles. They don't. Most of these hotels do not have a shuttle that will pick you up from the airport. A couple of the hotels do have shuttles that will take you to the airport. or they know a shuttle service that will take you to the airport, um, which can get a bit risky as well. I think we thought we were going to miss our flight because it took so long to get situated. Oh, the Chaz can help. Hey, Chaz, can you explain to people real quick? Because I don't know. Can you or Ro explain to people how to get from LAX to the convention center by taking the metro or whatever? Because I know it's a way to do it. I just don't know how to do it. Because I don't take that. I definitely Uber. So, and you guys know I Uber. I think taking the metro is the cheapest way to get there. But again, I don't know how to do it. I take an Uber. It's just simpler for me. I get off the plane, I grab my suitcase out of the luggage, I go, what is it, upstairs to where they pick you up for the Uber. Um, as a matter of fact, do they pick you up from the Uber there, or do you have to take a bus over to the Uber pickup? I can't remember. No, we had you actually get picked up somewhere else. Yeah. We got off of LAX, then they take you on a shuttle over to where the rideshare pickups are. Then we got picked up over there at the rideshare pickup area. So that's kind of what we do. Yeah, you can also walk out to the Uber pickup. That's what I figured. But I don't know how to do the metro. It's weird, but like a 5 minute walk to the little area outside with all the curvy roads. That's what I thought. I usually just shuttle over. I figured you could walk there too. But I know there's a way to get there with the metro, but fam, I don't know how to do it. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I do or explain it to you guys how to do it. Okay, here we go. Don't take the metro. Take the LAX flyaway shuttle to Union Station, then take the A line or E line to Pico Street. Cost about $13 total. That's one option, all right? Or you could take a bus called the G Shuttle, take the Metro line, and then use the Silver J line. That's one way. Metro Green line. Yo, see, this that LA stuff. You know what we do in my area? We got one street that goes north and one street that goes south, fam. We ain't got all this. You guys know I live on the coast. We ain't got that, bro. It's the ocean here. I'm not going in and out like that. So, um, thank you guys for explaining that. So, if you guys need to know how to do that, pin that one. Well, let me pin two. Well, let me pin two. Oh, it's weird. Wish it would let me pin both of these. We'll have to do this again. Chaz, I'm probably gonna have you like recomment that in another video so I can pin that to another video too. Um, but once you guys get there, you get off of LAX, you get downtown. As someone who has done this a couple times, first and foremost, check into your hotel. All these hotels will generally let you check in after 12 o'clock. Okay, they're really nice about that. You usually don't have a problem. Once you checked in, get your bearings, fam. Walk around, see where you are, find food places, pick up any extra supplies you need. If you guys need, I'll even show you some quick hookups. All right, so because I know some of you guys gonna be looking for this when you get there, I'm gonna just go ahead and save you some time, fam. We in LA live, all right. We gonna find this for you, okay? There are many a dispensary right here, okay? Just land, get to LA live, then walk to one of them, okay? You don't have to. Don't look hard. They're there. Google these. They're right beside where we're staying. Okay, just go to one of them. Um, I don't even know what Town Landing is. I seen Hope and Flower. We've been to Hope and Flower. That was solid. And I think we walked to Green Queen. We did go to Green Queen. I don't smoke. You guys understand? Okay, I don't. My friends do. They highly recommend Green Queen. We they were good things there. Okay, decent people. They'll help you get what you need. So get all the supplies you need the day before. That's why I tell you guys fly in the day before the con. You can get food, you can get situated. You don't have to stress over everything. Everything's done if you fly in the day before the con. It's you guys who fly in day of con that you're like rushing to get in line. You don't know where any food is. You're starving. You have a migraine because you're trying to push the day because you want to do everything. Nah, it ain't worth it. It's just not. And then have fun that day. Go to bed a little earlier. Then get up, take a shower, and get in line. Get up and take a shower and get in line. I'm not gonna go into it. We're not gonna go into that, but just get up, take a shower, and get in line. So that's kind of the basics. So right now, you guys should be focusing on the next step, which is flights. Okay. Metro train station in LAX is still in the construction, but wouldn't be convenient if it was finished. Would be doable, but would take too long. Yeah, and with the fire damage roll, I don't know how long they're gonna focus on that. So, you guys who do not know the convention center stuff, the LAX Convention Center has been postponed with this construction due to what's happening in LA. They have a lot of infrastructure they need to rebuild, a lot of fire damage they need to do. So there's a lot of things that have been postponed for now, and the convention center construction has been put on pause until they can figure out their next step. We won't have another update probably until March because I think they were giving themselves 30 days to come up with a new plan. So we'll revisit that in March. But as of right now, construction at the convention center has been put on pause, and we do not know whether they will resume construction soon or if they're going to postpone it or if it's just not going to happen. Because it just not happening is an option as well, and them trying to maximize the spacing they do have. Because all of this was for the Olympics, so I don't know. Day before the con is amazing. Oh my God, get checked in, get a shower, go to Old Tokyo, get food, see a movie, sleep at 10, wake rested and ready. Right. And there's always some banging ass movie playing during that weekend. Don't forget, guys, this is 4th of July weekend. There's always some movie happening. We can all go watch a movie. Matter of fact, why don't we do that? What is playing in July? Let's do this real quick. July. That's you all. You guys know I got a business. July 2025. Ooh, that's a lot of years. Movie schedules. Here we go. Let's see what's playing. Are y'all down to do a AB3 anime movie gathering? There's literally a movie theater in LA Live, if I'm not mistaken. There's like a Regal Cinema or some shit, like right here next to the JW. Regal Live. Yeah. It's a whole ass movie theater right here. We gonna do an AB3 anime movie night. I'm not buying y'all tickets, but y'all are more than welcome to come watch a fucking movie, okay? Now let's go see what's playing in July. As of right now, scheduled for July. We're gonna jump to July 2nd. Okay. So these are the things either coming out July 2nd. We need to check July 2nd and we need to check that last week of June. So we have Jurassic World Rebirth. I would watch that. We don't know if a member of the group is going to enjoy that. First class ain't the biggest Jurassic World fan, but we might be able to convince them to go watch that too. These are all after cons. So we have Jurassic World. And what we're gonna do is also check what comes out in June because maybe we can catch something that's out that last week of June. Um, Ballerina might still be playing. How to Train Your Dragon, solid pick. Yeah, First Class is here. They know. They know. They're not the biggest Jurassic World fan, but it's cool. How to Train Your Dragon, maybe. 28 years later is a solid pickup. All right, I might watch that. Ironheart is a TV series. I don't know why it's this here. It's not a movie. But 28 weeks later, I'm down for 28 weeks later. I mean, 28 years later, I fucks with vampires and zombies and stuff. Formula One racing, no thank you. Untitled Sony and Marvel Universe film. I thought all the Marvel movies have been announced already. Megan 2. Huh. All right, so we're gonna go see a movie if y'all are down. I'm down for a movie night. I'm free early on after work. Let's go to Chaz. New Jurassic World looks amazing as well. Let's go. We are doing a movie night, and we either watching dinosaurs or dragons in this bitch. Okay, it's one of the two. I don't care which one. We will figure it out. But we either watching dinosaurs or dragons, depending on how these movies lay out. There's a good chance that some of these might not still be playing because, like, this comes out 2 weeks early, so 28 years later may still be playing, and How to Train Your Dragon may still be playing, but they may have been slid out. I'm living in the arts district, so I'm close by. Let's go, the Chaz. All right, so we either seeing dinosaurs or dragons. That's what's happening. We're gonna be a bunch of weeps in town wearing anime gear, watching dinosaurs and dragons. We're 10-year-olds. You know this, right? Like, that's what the fuck we are. And it's okay. We just have adult money. And I'm here for it. So we're gonna go watch a movie. Um, but yes, come in a day early, fam. You get to have fun and do stuff. It wouldn't be necessarily con going. You can walk around LA and check things out, see where you are, see where you are. There's a store like right down the street, so you can save some money. I would not recommend going to the 7-Eleven. It ain't worth it. Go to the store. Like there's a store like right behind where the residence is. It's like right over there. Just walk to that store. Depending on how to Train Your Dragon launches, it might have an extended showing. I don't know how they're gonna launch it actually. YouTube is not responding. What is this? We'll figure out that in a little bit. Um, they should have the Spirited Away stage play again. That's where I saw it a couple years ago. It was too good. Not a big fan of Hiroki Miya. Spirited Away stage play. It's crazy. I didn't know they were doing that. Um, Nothing like Japanese 7-Eleven. Hey, the Japanese 7-Elevens go hard. That is not what we have in the US. Although they were just bought out. If I'm not mistaken, Japanese 7-Elevens just bought out all of the US 7-Elevens. So we're supposed to be integrating the Japanese 7-Eleven stuff into the US. So hopefully we get a lot of that stuff in the next year or two. But nah, we can go watch a movie. Yeah, dude, there's so much stuff you can do when you come in a day early. And honestly, I'm the type of person that unfortunately when the con starts, we are conning. That's just it. It's so much to do. There's literally like periods of time where you have nothing and periods of time where you have everything to do. I don't even think it was up here. I don't know if I can even find it. Uh, Let me see if it'll let me look it up so I can show you guys an example. Oh, you're going back to Japan right after AX? Lucky ass. Shout out to Ro. That's like right in the fall too. Like it's not cherry blossom season. That's in spring. But that's dope though. I want to see a movie, but hope I can stay awake. Bro, First Last drinks a lot of coffee. It's cool. Y'all can like just coffee and espresso it up and y'all can be awake. Hey, do they still have the 2024 schedule up here? Might be blank. Okay. So this is last year's schedule for you guys who don't know. This is the shit that happened at Anime Expo last year. And we have better signal this year. So when the schedule comes out this year, we're gonna do a full live stream of the schedule as well. But when the con starts, fam, it just doesn't stop. There's so much shit going on. And as a matter of fact, we're gonna skip to Saturday because that guy was trying to figure out what the best day is. And I'm gonna show you guys the reason I recommend Saturdays. This is just Saturday. This isn't like the whole con. This is just this one day. These are the premieres that happened just this one day, fam. Bleach, Thousand Year Blood War had a panel. We're gonna skip a little bit. Exploring Dungeons, Beyblade X had a panel. Celio Cat, High Dive premiered Oshinoko. Um, Crunchyroll had a whole room premiere where they announced a bunch of new animes. Um, let's see. Oh, Damachi series premiere. We were here for that. I actually went to this panel, so shout out to Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in Dungeon. I went to that panel. My Hero had an event. Um, Ryoki Yokyo, my series. This was a panel as well. King Records had a panel. Sega had a panel. J-pop had a dance thing going. Um, VTuber panel. Genshin Impact. Blue Lock panel. Physics of Anime. Gundam panel. Isekai stage. Delicious in the Dungeon panel. Dude, it's fucking 2 o'clock. This is 2 o'clock. Like this is the early part of the day. Black Butler, public school art. Bro, I even forgot this came out. I have to watch this. Complete. There was so much going on. I forgot this even came out. Um, you have to watch that. Like seriously, I forgot it was around. Um, Another K-pop thing. Aquarius Encore, JRPG panel, Oshinoku season 2, King Record panel again, another Gundam panel, Perfect Origin arc, Demon Slayer panel. We're still going. This is all still Saturday, dude. Crunchyroll Industry panel, Seven Deadly Sins panel, Asterism panel. Oh, it's a band actually. That's pretty cool. Tower of God season. Oh my god, I forgot we watched Tower of God season 2 here. That's crazy. We were at that panel. Um, the Dungeon People panel. Damn. We were there. That's crazy. Karaoke, cinema nights, Arc Live panel, and the damn world premiere. That's how they got us. So Anime Expo got us because I wanted to watch the Tower of God panel because I'm a huge Tower of God fan. And they were also doing Dan to Dan panel at the same like window. So like in order to watch Tower of God, I couldn't watch Dan to Dan, even though Dan to Dan was later. Okay, this is a prime example. And again, Asterism is a pretty good metal band. Not gonna lie, like, that's what's up. So let me show you guys an example because I usually when we do the AA schedule, we'll break this down later. But Tower of God started at 5:45. Okay, Dan to Dan started at 7:30. You would think I can watch an hour of panel of Tower of God, get out of there at like 6:45, head over to Dan to Dan, and still watch both of them. Doesn't work that way. The way Anime Expo is, because you're in Tower of God, that panel's not going to get up till over till 6:45. Dan to Dan is a major panel. That panel is going to fill up an hour early, if not 2 hours early. So you actually need to be in line for this panel at like 5:30. So if I'm in the panel for Tower of God at 5:45, I can't line up at 5:30 for Dan to Dan. Because in all honesty, to get in the Tower of God at 5:45, I need to be at Tower of God's line at like 3:45 or 4 o'clock at the latest. So now my time window from 4 o'clock all the way to what is this? Dan to Dan was 7:30. That panel was probably an hour. So anything that's like 7:30, I couldn't go to. So I had to wait till the next hour and a half. So from 4 o'clock to damn near 8:30, I don't get to go to any panels because I'm already tied up with one panel. That's kind of how Anime Expo works. Like one panel costs you 4 hours. And it's a weird statement to say, but it's true. One panel could almost cost you 4 hours. Yeah, you're gonna be choosing between three panels that you really want to see that'll be taking place at the exact same time. Exactly. So that was Dan to Dan. Fukuro. Let's see. Anything else was here? Waifu Wars was happening. Comedy Showdown. Anime and Black Culture. Like this is all just bro, this is just Saturday. It's still going. I didn't read a third of this shit. This is just Saturday. But there were major premieres on Saturday. Ooh, excuse me. I think we watched Solo Leveling on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. Was Solo Leveling Friday? Yeah, because I watched Arrow for Weta. I think we went and got food and we doubled back later for Solo Leveling. Chain Soldier. Let's see. Was this Solo Leveling Day? Going on live in another world. Fucking allergies are killing me, man. Alexis says Grand Summoner. Grand Summoner was crazy. I forgot that existed too. Solo leveling. So, here's the thing. As popular as this show was, his popularity has probably 10x since this panel. We were able to get in this panel fairly easy. There is no way we get into this panel as easily again. Never again will we get into a solo leveling panel as easy as we did. It's just not going to happen. Because by the time season 2 had come around, so many more people had watched this show. And now season 2, they just came out with the list. Solo leveling, excuse me, is officially the third most popular show on Crunchyroll. It literally just passed Jujutsu Kaisen. It is officially the third most popular show. It is. It goes One Piece, Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling. So physics and anime is good panel. The host said he plans to bring it back. I want to check that out too because it looked good. I started reading Delicious in a Dungeon. We started reading Solo Leveling. I'm one book away from being finished with the books that are available right now. But that's just an example. Like there's so much. I mean, Netflix had a fucking panel at Anime Expo. Fucking like Netflix had a panel. That's what we doing now. So it's just to show you guys, like, it's a lot of shit that happens, bro. Like, you gotta plan your day accordingly. Come in a day early, so you don't have time the next 3 days, 4 days if you stay all four. Usually fly out on Sunday, but we flying out on Monday. We staying on 4 days this time. All right, so I'm gonna hop off here. It was nice talking to you guys. We got a lot of stuff to get into next time on Thursday. We're gonna actually look at some other cons. I'm talking about Anime Las Vegas and Anime Boston, and we got Otakon. We're gonna start looking at some other con stuff on Thursday. We will do our normal checkup on Anime Expo news, but Thursday we'll probably start looking at some other con shit too, like some of these other bigger cons too. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here. I will see you Thursday at 11 p.m. You guys know what time. Hope you guys are still enjoying the routine of the late panels. I would like to do some early afternoon panels, but it just doesn't seem to work with the crew we have. A lot of our subscribers get off late, and that's why we do the late night stream. Plus, I'm man enough to admit the majority of my subscribers are West Coast. So for them, this is like dinner time, yo. So it's just the way it works. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next time, next video. Yeah, I'm tired. I'll see you guys next video, man. Thanks for being here as always. Subscribe if you haven't. Join the channel if you need to get some more anime expo advice. All right, appreciate you guys. Yeah, before I go. Yeah, Hoshi's right. The fact that that's just Saturday is insane. That's just Saturday, Hoshi. Literally just Saturday. That's it's one day. That's not even counting all the other shit. It was just Saturday. So I appreciate